Family. What would we be without family, especially around Christmas? Take a walk with me as I venture down a very familiar path. This all started for me in December of 1989 when I was roughly about 5 years old. That was my very first Santa train. It was a pretty simple train compared to what it is nowadays. Uh, a lot has changed since then. I've got my own family now, and it's just amazing to see, year after year, as your family evolves and the changes that come along with that. I remember with the very first Santa train we took our oldest daughter to. She was about 6 months old at the time, and it was great because it was snowy, and that I remember there's never been a snow since that's been during the Santa train, so that was pretty special for us. Now, all my siblings, my oldest sister, she's a grandma now, and both my brother and my youngest sister are parents now, and it's just really great to see, as I mentioned earlier, how our family has evolved throughout the years. I remember when my brothers and sisters were younger, and we would go to Santa Train, and we would look forward to it. Right after Thanksgiving, we would start talking about going to the Santa Train and when it was going to be. And I remember Mom and Dad when we were younger. Uh, they would look forward to it as well. I don't know if maybe they looked forward to it as much as we did, or maybe they look forward to it as we parents do now. The light in the children's eyes as you're standing there waiting for the train to arrive itself, and then once the train arrives and the characters such as Rudolph and the Snowman and Gingerbread Man and just different things that have been come and gone throughout the years, different characters have come and gone throughout the years on the train itself. It's just a really great memory to have. And then now we all take our children, and we started our own tradition. Sadly, both of our parents are gone now, but they instilled in us very early on to hold tradition as best we could. And I'm proud to say that we have held tradition, and we're carrying on where they left off. And it's just a really great thing to be able to do that and maintain that bond to where you're able to take your significant others and your children and even your grandchildren in some cases, uh, your spouse, your soon-to-be spouse, however you want to put it, whatever the case may be. There's just a really great thing to be said with what tradition is within the Santa train itself, because there's so much more than just the train that goes into it, especially with my family. We went to this thing for 33, 34 years now, and it's just a really great thing to see how it's evolved and see people you've known for years, and see them every year and see how their families have evolved. And maybe people have moved away and come back, or maybe they've moved back or something, or just come back for the day for the Santa train. And maybe you'll see them, once a year, and maybe that's the day that you see them during the Santa train. But there is so much more, in my opinion, there's so much more to the experience than just Santa and a train. It's about family. And I'm honored to be able to say that at least with my family, this is a tradition that I do not see going away anytime soon, and I'm proud of that fact. Thank you.